Hi guys, Brooke here for today's episode of Activator Avenue, where we are on a continuous quest to find ways to learn from others, to learn from wisdom, and to learn from past mistakes. Before each episode, where we take one thing, a tool or a technique or a skill, and we break it down to see what's to the essence of what's going on, we always start with our 3 pillars of activation. The anatomy of activation, activator is first follower. That's me on the left when I play the role of activator, and on the right-hand side, catalyst. The value drivers of activator: choreograph actionable insights into modeled actions, spark progress by jumping first, see past barriers and shields that block momentum, unravel biases with contagious curiosity, and accelerate progress by channeling wisdom of the past. And lastly, activator is an orchestrator. Now, what are the attributes of an orchestrator, you might ask? Well, mission and goal focused is the #1 attribute of an orchestrator. Prioritizing the right goals at the right moments, guides the narrative by confronting reality, drives results by design, not effort, unlocks energy and creates momentum, and catalyzes change through collaboration. So in tonight's episode, we are going to look at one of our rules of improv and then see a clip where we can see it in action. Let's first take a look at what rule we're going to highlight. So this is our sheet music, and our one thing we are putting a box around today is the rule of improv for play the game. Let's look at a short clip to see a description of what play the game means. Let's take a look.
First of these skills, the first thing I have to teach, especially with adults, is play. Very simple. We all knew how to do this when we were children. But as we grow up, we slowly start losing our sense of play, right? And what play is that idea of engaging in something just because you like it, right? Like, oh, this is fun, right? And we lose that as we get older. And play happens here, in this moment, in my body. And what play becomes as we get older, we start taking it more seriously, and it becomes the opposite of play, which is work, which everybody hates. Because work is serious, and we start thinking about it, and we get worried about it, and we're stuck in our heads, and we aren't just playing and being present in the moment. And this, right here, is where life happens. It's where everything happens, is in the moment. So let's get there instead of here.
It's great, isn't it? The rule of improv to play. It's just the idea of engaging in something because you like it. And, you know, it really resonates a lot for me because I think it's true that we all learned how to do this when we were kids, but as we grow up, we lose our sense of play. But what I am so excited about is to share a clip right now of this concept of play in business in action. So what this clip is of is Scott and Tim collaborating together, and this is the beginning of their meeting together. And I want you to just watch and let's see what Scott does.
So right now is sort of a setup. What do you think of those graphics so far?
I think we're good. We're nailing the sketch part of this. So that's good.
I'm set. Am I doing a good job of setting up the expectations of the
Yes.
experience?
I'm lowering them as we speak.
Okay. So in this sequence, right, and we'll close out the setup part with, okay, yeah, we get what we're doing, right? So just think of this like the instructions of the game. So as a way of backdrop, there is this particular picture here, right? These are 2 people communicating back and forth. And the model that we're working from is this is a communication model where this person over here is encoding information, this person is decoding information, and then the understanding happens back and forth. So that transmission process, right? This is what our focal point is. So okay. What is it that we're modeling out? What are we looking to do? Well, I try to make this as simple as possible. So I'd love your feedback on how I can make it simpler. But basically, I'm the person who is looking at the encoding. I'm asking for help. You are the person on the decoding part. I want to learn how to ask for help where you go, oh yeah, I get it. That's super fun. Awesome. I got 2 qualifying questions here to get it done. And what I want to avoid is this misery index here, frustration and blah, 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 blah.
Exactly like I said.
That's what, but I went like, I figured I would meet my audience where they're at and put one encoded,
Yes.
and I didn't even know what word to put there.
Oh,
All right, that's it. We're going to stop there. Okay. So just in that 1-minute clip, there were actually a few moments of play. So Scott is guiding the call, Tim is engaged, and can't you just feel the energy? They're having fun. They're working, but they're having fun. And that is such an incredibly important aspect of what we do. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't say, ding, 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 guess what? There's actually another rule of improv in that 1 minute that Scott executed incredibly well right before our eyes. Did you catch it? Here, let me show you the rules of improv. Let's see if you can figure it out. All right, there it is, right there. You got to catch me in my first episode with this format. I just screwed up. Okay. Maybe you didn't notice it. I feel a little ridiculous, but I only meant to have the square over play. So what we saw, let's just rewind for a second. Everything is okay, but we saw the rule of improv play and the video of what play meant. And I was looking for this really cool reveal to say, there's another one, play the game. But I had the square wrong, the wrong thing. So let's do this. There were 2 very important rules of improv that I'm calling out in that 1-minute clip that we just watched with Scott and Tim that Scott did. He followed the rule of play, and Tim did too. You could see them having fun and just engaging with each other. And right out of the gate, that just is super compelling. The other part, though, is what Scott was setting up. He was setting up the rules of the game. So let's real quickly watch the rules of the game, rules from improv, and then we will be good to go. Do you know what's super cool? When I went back to the video, this is the thing that was on the screen. So I, right now, in the moment, am learning by doing, by letting myself fail. I'm not going to edit that part. Hopefully you guys have followed along with me so far. What is super important is just to isolate these moments where Scott is modeling using our rules of improv and playing the game. So I'm letting myself fail. Hang on, we'll get to that. There it is.
Just read that for a second. Think about it. Play the game. Sounds strange. You're like, yeah, Dave, maybe in improv you play games, but not in life. Okay, get over it. So let me define what I mean by game here. What I mean by game is anything that has rules to it. I consider a game. So Monopoly, that's a game. Filling out a job application, to me, that's a game. Right? There are rules that I am following. Right? And what rules do is they free us up to improvise. Right? By giving ourselves these constrictions, you know what I'm saying? That guide our impulses, it funnels our creative process into some kind of product. Right? The process of improvisation and those rules help us create something. Like, for instance,
there it is. So what are we seeing in Scott's video? When Scott's right away in this first minute, where he covers, here are the rules by which we'll play, what we just saw, he's doing both of the rules of improv right in action. It's pretty cool, right? So hopefully you enjoyed seeing that. What do we do now? Well, as Activator, and hopefully all of us will model just playing. setting the rules, playing the game. Setting rules give us a chance to improv because they're basically like the guardrails for us to be able to improv and for us to be able to be creative. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow's episode where we will find another opportunity for learning from others. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one. Hi guys, Brooke here for today's episode of Activator Avenue, where we are on a continuous quest to find ways to learn from others. Damn it, I screwed it
That
up
was amazing.
again. Really?
That was perfect. And then you stuttered.
Damn it. Well, because I messed it up because I had it written wrong. All right, let's try this again. Hi guys, Brooke here. Nope. Start over. Beep.
Take 3.
Hi everyone, Brooke here. Thank you. Nope, that's not it.
Take 4. Hi. Hello everybody. Brooke here.
Hi guys. Shut up, Dylan.
And
I gotta hit stop and then hit action again.
hey guys.
Hi guys.